I'm glad we did, because a lot of the scarring, a lot of the keloids were softened up. So that really made me realize that no matter what people said, even if I didn't understand a single scientific thing about this water, it was actually working on my granddaughter. I am a protocol and etiquette specialist and consultant. I'm also the author of 5 published books about the subject that I specialize in. My granddaughter, she was the victim of a scalding accident caused by very, very hot water. It fell on one side of her body, right from the top of her head to her toes. 45% of her body was actually covered in burns. It was an awful time for us because the doctors kept saying at 2.5, they weren't really very sure that whether she would pull through. She was on the worst painkillers you can possibly imagine for a 2.5-year-old child. She was hospitalised here in Malaysia for 4 months. After which the head of plastics and the head of the burns unit said that they had done everything for her. And if we had the means, they recommended that we take her somewhere where the burns aftercare treatment would probably a little more advanced. So we made some inquiries, and she was hospitalised in the United Kingdom for about 4 months. This is for the burns aftercare. The doctors there, as well as the doctors here, as well as any other doctor we had consulted, said that we did whatever was available to us. Because of her young age, it was a difficult period for us. We had to wait until she was 8. We were told that at 8 she could probably just go through laser treatments. But we were told from the beginning that laser treatments would be very, very painful. But as the universe usually works these things out for us, we made the trip to Singapore, and she was 4 or 5. She soaked for 14 times apply ELO gel. Well, I do that a lot actually on her scars. But more than that, she is a very regular ELO drinker. She drinks ELO every single day. So even after the first or second bath, we noticed already that the keloids and, the burns themselves were actually softening. So that really made me realize that no matter what people said, even if I didn't understand a single scientific thing about this water, it was actually working. My granddaughter suffered from birth from some bronchial problems. That's got nothing to do with her scars. You would have to take her to the hospital or the clinic every few months to be on the nebulizer. And since she started ELO, touchwood, she hasn't had to go even once, apart from the scarring. That for me was probably the biggest and the most significant change. And that she hasn't had to go on the nebulizer. She started ELO water. So I do thank those who have introduced me to the water, and I certainly hope that more people will be introduced to the water, because I myself, on a personal basis, cannot say enough about the benefits it's provided for me, for my granddaughter, and for my family.